There is this story in the Bible, the story of Elijah, a very, very influential person in the history of the Jewish people, of the Hebrew people, of the Israelite people. Now, Elijah was considered to be the greatest prophet of all time because one day he literally made fire come down from heaven. And when you do something like that, you are considered to be the greatest. You deserve to be considered the greatest prophet of all time. And everybody was in awe. Everybody was astonished. Everybody was mesmerized. Everybody was flabbergasted. But shortly after this event, this spectacular event, this glorious event, this momentous event, right after this event, Elijah is found heavily depressed. Elijah is depressed because people were coming after him. Jezebel, the queen, the infamous queen in the Bible, was sending people to kill him right after this spectacular event. Now Elijah was depressed and he complained to God and he said, "God, is this what I get for doing what you ask me to do? Is this what I get for doing what's right?" You see, doing what's right does not guarantee that people will not come after you. Doing what's right does not guarantee that you will not have some enemies. Matter of fact, doing what's right seems to guarantee that people will come after you. You will make some enemies because it's impossible. It's impossible. I'm going to say it again. It's impossible to please everybody in this planet. And to be honest with you, we do what's right not to please or to seek approval from anybody. We do what's right because it's the right thing to do. We do what's right because it's the right thing to do. We do what's right because we are called to do the right thing, and we do it because it's the right thing to do. It's simple as that. So Elijah complained with God, "If this is what I get from doing what you ask me to do, just take my life." But God didn't answer, and matter of fact, God waited more than a month to really address or to really talk to Elijah again. Elijah now, after 40 days, was in a cave on a mountain, and it's believed, according to my research at least, it's believed that it's the same mountain that Moses was on when God showed up and showed off to the Israelites in a fire, in an earthquake, and in a strong wind, and the Israelites were so scared that they said, "Moses, you better go talk to this God. He's so powerful. He's so great." And so it's believed that Elijah was on the very same mountain, but now he was in a cave and waiting for God's instruction or waiting for God's response for that complaint that he submitted just 40 days before. God sent fire, but God didn't speak through fire. God sent earthquake, but God didn't speak through earthquake. God sent wind, but he didn't speak through wind. And then there was silence. He sent silence, and he spoke through silence. He used silence to speak to Elijah. Now, I know that we usually translate this word as still small voice, but the original language literally suggests that it's silence. Have you ever heard silence speak? There is nothing, and God used silence to speak to Elijah. A full sentence, a full conversation. Now, it's very clear here that God wants us to know, or God wants Elijah to know at least, that he doesn't have to use the same means of communication that he used before to speak again. Yes, he spoke with Moses, or he spoke to Moses and his people through earthquake, fire, and wind. This time he used silence. Guys, we serve such a creative God. We should never put him in a box thinking that he can only speak with the same way or the same way he used to, because he is God. And he can do whatever he pleases. And don't try to dictate, don't try to force him to speak the same way he always did in the past. So you might say to yourself, "I haven't heard from God in a while." Is it possible that he has used different method this time and we missed it because we were expecting him to do it a certain way, the way we want him to, the way we want him to speak to us? Just a food for thought. But let me ask you a question today. What is the strangest way that God has used in the past to speak to you? What is the strangest way that God has used in the past to speak to you? That's it for today, guys, and I hope you found some value in this video. And if you did, please like it and share it with someone. Share it somewhere in your social platform. And of course, subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet, and push that notification bell so that you will never miss any content from this channel. God bless you, and see you in the next one, in the next video. Hopefully. Peace.